4.
And they're off. Hooter has sounded. And this lead battle already intense. The top 3 British racers, 1, 2, 3, off and away in number order. That's Audi, Keighley, and Letchford. So much time and prep has gone into making sure that these trucks are running in perfect condition. Alfie Jack getting stuck. Alfie Jack is flamed out. No, he hasn't. He's still running, but he's running in 9th position at the moment. Off and away are the 1, 2, and 3. Massive gap now back to the number 7 of Leo Van Oort. But we're sticking with this lead battle already. Very intense. Keighley, Audi, and Letchford didn't have the opportunity to have battle in the main final last year. Problems for all of them in the semis. But this time, round number 2. So Letchford, couple of mistakes for him, drops him back very slightly. Ian running a very tight line, and Keighley wanting to take it, but Ian already in the way. Keighley all over the back of Ian. Around that crazy golf corner. Oh, and Keighley gets it up on 2 wheels. Letchford gets past. So let's follow the white truck of Letchford and see what he's able to do to catch up to Ian Audi as they're coming onto the main straight just now. Keighley dropping back to 4th now behind Morat. We might be dropping back to them because that is a very tight battle for 3rd. Let's drop back to the first corner. Sorry, Jude. This is Morat from France and Keighley from the UK. Very tight. Super aggressive from Jack Keighley. Rubbing that back bumper all through the corner of Morat. Same exact tactic he tried on Audi. Didn't work out that time, or this time either. I'll keep an eye on Letchford and see how close he gets to Ian Audi as they're going down the main straight. These two coming over the little double and about to go onto the straight themselves. What kind of speed differential these guys have? Maximum time are about 3 seconds on full throttle as they're coming over the big jump. Keighley all over the back of Morat though. Coming over the double step up. Oh, and they're stuck together. Those bumpers interlocking and not helping. Slowing down each other's race. A little bit of argument on the driver rostrum. And Pedro, our EFA referee, telling him to shut up and just drive. Keep the noise out on the track. Coming over the big jump. Oh, and Keighley up on 2 wheels. Very high grip conditions now. Not a massive amount of wind. They're jumping into the wind at that point. You see the flags in the back of the straight. Keighley again up on 2 wheels. It's going to be slowing him down. That slows down his acceleration to go over those doubles in front of the drivers. So he's going to have to make up some time here in the slow bits. I can tell you that Ian is about 3 seconds ahead of Letchford. So I think Ian is just controlling the pace now. Keighley working on catching up to Morat. Morat a little bit of a hoppy little landing off of that single. Going into the infield. Allowing Keighley to catch up just very slightly. And again, up on 2 wheels once and twice. So letting Keighley drop back, possibly into the hands of Lagle, who's the next car behind, the red, white, and blue. Keighley trying to keep tight lines and control that throttle finger. tapping the top of that step. Coming through the concrete S's. And to finish their 8th lap. This is the battle for 3rd. Final podium spot. Keatley very aggressive, trying to get past Audi early on. And no, we don't have a battle for the first spot. That was just Audi lapping the number 9 of Eric Lacourt. Morat in that very bright number 4. Keatley in the dark, I think it's black. I'm pretty sure it's black. Very, very dark gray if it isn't. And bright yellow with the white wheels and the Union flag, of course, splashed all over the back spoiler. Slightly closer now. Speed and maximum horsepower, not really the thing you need for this track. Some of these drivers not even running the maximum capacity engine allowed for the short course class. They're allowed up to 32 cc's. It's quite a big engine if you're used to large scale. Two-wheel drive, maximum capacity I believe is 26 cc's. For four-wheel drive is 30, and for short course up to 32. But some of these drivers running 26, 27, 29 cc engines. So coming through the infield, that troublesome step-up jump. Keatley now looking like he's losing just the tiniest bit of time. Ian Audi has now lapped Jerome Oldry in the truck number 0. So it looks like they're certainly a little bit farther away this time around between Morat and Keatley. 7-second lead was the last time around. Is that right? Must be very, very close. Actually, no, its absolute time is so Keatley picking up the pace now. Visibly closer to Morat. British racer in the Yukon, and I'm pretty sure Morat is running the MCD. Very, very close now. Coming through the bowl, that really troublesome, awkward angle double. No one seems to have a particularly good line through it. Morat just needing one bobble to allow Keatley past. So Keatley piling on the pressure now as he's catching and catching and catching. Jaws music commencing. Keatley a little slow coming out of that off-camber hairpin though. Again, this is the battle for third. Over the tabletop. Into this very important big jump and corner here. Just underneath our commentary position. Oh, and Keatley goes over. He goes over. He's going to lose loads of time now. So let's reset and go follow our leader coming over the tabletop and into the first corner now. Just popped a little wheelie, had a weird off bounce against our leader, Ian Audi, EFRA board member and chairman of the this group. Not here in an official capacity this week. That has been left to Craig from EFRA, Ian's right-hand man. Ian wanting to get on with the racing and try to claim his short course European championship. Again, that he won in Fairing 2 years ago. This is Ian, our leader. He's led from the off. He had a very, very tight battle with Keatley for the first few laps until Keatley made not a massive mistake, but obviously in the final, it's big enough. Ian goes off, so that is Letchford. We now have a bumper-to-bumper battle for the lead, and Letchford and Audi both bobbling over that double, and now it's down to, and Ian goes straight into the back of Letchford. Is Letchford waiting? Oh, no, I meant to say, is he running, but Ian was waiting, so now Ian doing the right thing. And he's getting an official warning from Pedro, the EFRA referee, to watch his driving. I don't think that was quite his fault, but that was Taylor just making a mistake, and I think just slamming on the brakes when he landed, and that caused Ian to drive into the back of him and flip him over. Ian did the right thing and waited. I don't think that's an official warning, but a verbal warning nonetheless. So this is our battle for the lead. Taylor Letchford in the Elcon. Ian Audi driving an Audified Motors powered Team Losi TLR. Oh, and Ian going for the pass and not quite sticking it there. And that is Fabian Morat in third. So this is actually a three-way battle with Keatley. If these guys slow each other up, Keatley is just a few seconds behind. So we have the white car in the lead. That is Taylor Letchford from the UK. The white, red, and blue car is Ian Audi, former European champion in this category, also from the UK. And just behind them in the orange and yellow car with the yellow wheels is Fabian Morat from France. And just a couple seconds behind is our third top British racer of this category, Jack Keatley. So how is this going to work itself out? 17 and a half minutes left to go. It's a 30-minute race, of course. These drivers not allowed to refuel. So the more fuel they use now, the less fuel they're going to have at the end of the race. These cars are just about able to make the 30-minute time. And it looks like Morat has fallen behind just a bit. Is Ian just keeping his powder dry and watching for Letchford, making sure that he just stays in Letchford's peripheral vision? Maybe help him cause a mistake by distracting him by just staying there on his back bumper. I think Ian's going to go for it. He's the type of racer to just go for the pass when he sees it, and he saw an opening there. But Letchford closes it off. Coming over the little double. The little straight coming on to the main straight. Taylor keeping a tight line there. Coming over the tabletop now, and Letchford just a little bit wobbly coming off. These guys, and a little bit of a door opening there. No, he slams it shut. Again, going a little wide there. Oh, and Ian going for the pass. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? No! Over the double, and Letchford gets it wrong. Ian gets past again. Is Letchford now going to be able to pour on the pressure? A little bit too fast over that double. And now it looks like Morat has fallen off somewhere, and it's Keatley who is third. So we're back with 1, 3, and 2. 3 Brits in the top 3 spots, with Morat running in fourth. And Letchford almost able to get around Ian on the outside. These guys going to make it a fantastic race. Keatley is now there with them. These guys battling and slowing each other up so much. Keatley has made up about 4 or 5 seconds in the last couple of laps. Letchford goes super wide into the dirty stuff, and now Keatley's all over the back of him. So now we have a super tight battle for second, going over the little double. So that is going to allow Ian to pull away a bit. Coming over the big jump, keeping it tight. All three of them. Morat just a few seconds behind. Oh, and Ian gets it wrong over the. Oh, and now it's Letchford in the lead. Going side by side over the double. Letchford gets the worst end of it. He's upside down. And now, who is that? I think someone just got a penalty. Was that Ian? Car 1 just got a penalty. So he's going to have to do either a drive-through or a stop and go. I'm not sure that Ian is going to see it in the same light, but we'll see what he has to do here, whether it's a drive-through or a stop and go. And he comes in. It's just a drive-through. It's just a drive-through. So he loses a few seconds. And now it is Keatley in second. We're back in 1, 2, and 3 running order. And 4 as well, because Fabi Morat running in the car 4. So Keatley just about a second behind Audi. Again, 3 Brits and a Frenchman. And car 5 of Thomas Lagle, another Frenchman. He's a few seconds behind Morat. Meanwhile, up at the front, we've got Audi, Keatley, and Letchford. Oh, and Ian goes for the double, and he goes off the track. So now it is Keatley, Letchford, and now Ian Audi's in third. So let's move to our lead battle. It's the black and yellow car, swiftly followed by the white car, number 3 of Letchford, as Keatley leading, and coming up on the number 7, Leo Van Oort, and lapping him. So let's actually look at the drop back to the white car coming through the bowl, because he's going to have Ian coming up on him, and Ian is not going to be very shy in trying to smash open that door and make a pass. Coming down the straight, they are bumper to bumper now. Coming down the straight into that first corner, over the big jump, and not going for it that time. He had a bad landing. Audi, door slammed in his face. Keeping an eye on Keatley, just a couple of seconds ahead of him. Letchford getting sideways there, but maintaining his lead. And actually, Ian just getting a bad acceleration out of that concrete patch. Both of them coming over the double now together. Down the main straight. Ian losing a bit of time, but Letchford gunning up on 2 wheels. Ian going for the cut. Not able to do it that time. So it looks like Letchford slowly making time on Keatley, I think. Ian still going for the double on that. Eventually he'll make it. That time he did land on his wheels. But the last time we saw him try that, he went off the track and lost the lead. So it's very curious that he's still trying to do that. So Letchford now just a bit closer to Keatley. This battle for the lead is building up. But Ian, if he can just cool the red mist. Now our battle for the lead between the black and yellow and the white trucks. Rejoined. Oh, he makes it that time, Ian does. So I think he's found the right line to make to cross that double properly in the bowl, which certainly will help his speed coming out of there. But these two, the 1, the 2, and the 3, followed by the rapidly closing 1. Oh, and a wide line for Keatley allows Letchford pass. And a change for the lead just over the line. Ian gets the double all wrong. Goes for the double in the bowl and misses it again. He's off the track again. He's losing time. Now he's on his side and he's losing even more time. Now he's about 10 seconds behind. He's actually running fourth now behind Morat. So we're going to concentrate completely on this battle for the lead. The 2 and the 3 of Keatley and Letchford. Britain versus Britain. Just out of the corner of my eye, Ian almost going off the track once again at the first corner. Keatley and Letchford locked together. So a little bit of space now between them. So coming down the straight into the wind. It's actually a cross nose wind. 9 minutes left remaining in this one. Remember, no pitting. There's absolutely no refueling in this. These trucks running normal pump petrol gasoline. Letchford going a little bit wide. No, Keatley going just a tiny bit wide. Morat, the next car behind, in the bright yellow. And a few seconds behind him is Ian Audie trying to catch up and make this a battle once again. Looks like Keatley has picked up the pace. Or I think more like Letchford maybe gone wide in a couple of corners. Just one mistake from any of these guys and the lead and positions will swap around yet again. A great race for the main final here from Automoto Club L'Ouest in Brittany, France, for the 2024 EFRA Large-Scale Off-Road European Championships. Keatley flying full throttle down that main straight now. We have a cross headwind coming from the left side. Audi very slowly catching Morat. Will switch to that battle when they get a little bit closer, but the slightest bobble here from Keatley will allow Letchford to catch up. And Morat now in the bowl. We've got Morat and Audi now nose to tail. Audi making great ground there. Big gains going on across that awkward angle double. And now at their nose to tail, this is the battle for third. Ian Audi in the number 1, and they both go. But Morat is the big loser there. He grip rolled. And Audi managing to avoid. So let's go back to our lead battle. Just coming across the double there. That is Keatley coming across to finish the 36th lap. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left, and Keatley is over. Keatley is off the track and stuck, so that is Letchford now. And is it running? It's not running. His mechanic has to run out and get it now. It's now off, so now we've got Letchford in the lead with a rapidly closing Ian Audi. We're going to have an epic final 6 minutes here. So we are with the white truck of Taylor Letchford, running an Elcon, our event title sponsor. Coming out of the bowl, Ian Audi nailing now that double. We'll switch to him just before we get to the bowl next time so we can show exactly what we mean. Maybe the other drivers in the coming finals will take some notes. But Ian Audi able to nail that and make up some serious ground, at least probably about a quarter second each time at least. But he's visibly closer now to Taylor Letchford, who's coming up on Alfie Jack Shilcock in the truck number 6 and the number 8 of Gandino. So let's go back, drop back one truck to Ian Audi. Let's see him take this jump absolutely perfectly there. And look at the gain that he made now. I think he messed up the exit coming out onto the turn, but Taylor Letchford now. Let's move to the white truck because he's coming up on 2 lap vehicles that are in close combat. Actually, they're not, because Alfie Jack is meant to be lapping the number 8, but Taylor Letchford now lapping both of them, and Ian Audie closing up even faster. So Taylor Letchford now coming up on the number 8 of Gandino. So that is the first of pair of lap cars battling for the lead. Remember, Ian Audie starting on pole, taking the TQ position and finishing the qualifying on pole with the TQ position, and then winning his semifinal, starting on pole position for this race, and then along the way losing it, dropping down to 4th just a few laps ago. And now, and he goes for the double. He's off the track again. Oh, now he's about 10 seconds behind Taylor. So let's go back to our leader, Taylor Letchford, at the end of the straight here. This is our leader in the truck number 3. Ian Audie going for the big jump and not always coming out. That must be about the 3rd time, at least, that I saw, just in this one main final, that Ian went for that double, and it just catching him out, throwing the truck off the track. So Letchford here, coming around the last corner before the straight, over the big tabletop. Again, into the wind. He's on his 42nd lap. Ian Audie, the only one on the same lap with him. Actually, Morat has just Alfie Jack Shilcock actually running in 4th now. I missed that along the way. Jack Keatley somewhere has, oh yes, we saw him stop, but I didn't realize that he had broken completely. So he has not returned to the track. So Alfie Jack taking advantage there and coming out with the 4th place. If Alfie Jack is able to catch Morat, they are on the same lap, but they're about a half a lap apart. So Alfie Jack has quite a ways to catch up. For all of you Alfie Jack Shilcock fans, I know there's many of you in the chat. This young racer doing an amazing job at only his 3rd European Championships. Meanwhile, Ian Audie chasing down Taylor Letchford. They're almost close enough to have them both in the same shot. And Taylor taking Ian still going for the double in the bowl, even though it keeps biting him. It keeps biting him, but he still keeps going for it. It worked out that time. Eventually, it's going to bite him again, though. Potentially. I'm not gonna curse Mr. Ian Audie, commentator's curse. Oh, and Taylor nearly getting flipped over there, but these guys closer than ever now, at least in this stage of the race. Ian Audie, oh, and Ian's over again. Ian's over. He's upside down, having to just clipping the inside berm. So that is another massive mistake for Ian. Let's go back to Taylor. We've got 1 minute and 14 seconds left. Is Taylor Letchford on the cusp of taking his first European Championship in this class? It's almost certainly going to be a Brit win, even if Taylor runs out of fuel, which we are not hoping on anyone, knock on wood. 1 minute left, no one's slowing down. Ian now lapping Alfie Jack. The 7 is just flipped over, just underneath us. Taylor, I think he can afford to maybe throttle back just a bit. 30 seconds remaining in this 30-minute race. The short course main final for the European Large-Scale Off-Road Championship for 2024. Is Taylor Letchford going to take home his first main trophy in this category? He's on his last lap. Now we've seen things happen before. We're absolutely not cursing. We're hoping absolutely for the best for everybody. That is the time expired. All that Ian can hope for now is for Taylor to crash, break, or run out of fuel. But we are with him. And he's coming over the step-up jump around the off-camera corner. And Taylor Letchford takes the 2024 large-scale off-road European Championship. He's running out some donuts. There comes Ian to take second. Alfie Jack Shilcock taking fourth overall with Fabian Morat still on the track, and he's going to take home third.